Okay, so I am on my way to work this morning. And one of the main reasons we started this vlog, or I started the vlog and just dragged Devon along, is because I wanted to document like our last months in Hawaii and all of that before we move to Texas, and then I guess whatever happens in Texas we'll keep on vlogging too. But yeah, so today before I go to work, because today is gonna be a long day, I am gonna go get a boba tea drink because it's one of my favorite Hawaii treats and something I definitely want to remember after we leave. So I'll take you along and I'm gonna go get my boba. This stuff is so good. So I always get like a mango black tea. Mango is just like one of my favorite flavors. And then I get the panda boba, which is a mix of the original like tapioca and also honey. And it's so good. Also, one of my previous students from Winna works in this tea home. So I always love to go in there and like give her a little tip or just to talk with her. So it's always fun to see her. Okay, anyway, so now on to work and then Little Mermaid rehearsal, and then I can go home. Bye. Hello. So I'm outside just because it feels great, but also to tell you a story in that our oven broke. Well, my husband broke it, technically, sort of. The top of it was glass and he was trying to make bread, and he had this Dutch oven and the bread would not come out of the Dutch oven, so he tried to like bang the bread out of the Dutch oven, and in doing so cracked the whole top of our oven. So we were looking at other oven options, and our property manager was telling us that it was going to be like $750 to either replace the top or to get a new one. And I was like, oh no, we cannot pay that. So I went on Craigslist and I found an oven for $125, which all the things work, all the things are good, it's the same size. So we went and picked up that oven today. Thank you, Ian, for letting us use your truck. And I'll go show you that oven real quick. Little oven. Everything works. So nice. The only thing wrong is this. This has 3 prongs. This has 4. So if we're doing the maths, this doesn't work. We have to fix it. So that's our next project. Sup. Hi. I know this looks weird. I have like a weird thing in my hand, but I had the idea after I watched the Sorry Girls video. If you don't know who the Sorry Girls are, you should go to YouTube. Check them out. They're really cool. They do lots of DIYs. But one of them made like one of those kids toys that has like, sorry, I'm getting water, it's super hot outside, has like the wire, and then has all the shapes that move along the wire kind of thing, but they made it their own like color palette and out of wood, and it looked really cool. And we have a little girl's in our church's first birthday coming up this weekend, and now I'm officially on spring break, so I figured I would try it out. And then my mind kept turning and was like, oh wait, we have tons of little babies that come to first ladies night that meets at my house, and then also Ohana group that also meets on my house every other week. So I was like, and I never have toys. I don't have a kid, so I don't have toys in my house. So I was like, why don't I make a second one to give and just keep in the house, so when the little kids come over, they actually have something to play with, and it can match my house. And then whenever Devon and I have a kid, maybe we can let the kid play with that, whatever. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna try and do today. I've already started, and I'll go show you what I have real quick, but I have a bunch of these little wooden blocks that I just cut myself. Also, I also cut myself trying to cut these. But yeah, so I'm gonna, right now I'm going to go outside and sand them all down, also create a couple more, and then, oh, so bright today. And then I'll show you what else I got. I went to Goodwill today, and I got these little packets they have, and inside is these already cut wooden blocks. I just have to saw this little thing off. And then there's also, I think this used to be Noah's Ark theme stuff. There's Noah. Then there's also a rainbow, and there's a cloud. So I was thinking of using the rainbow and the cloud the way they are, just cutting them off. And then I'm gonna paint the blocks, whatever I want. And then I also got these, oops. Also got these balls. I think some of them, like especially these two, would be fun to leave the colors they are. But then these ones, they have weird super ball on them. Gonna have to paint them, but I'm gonna try and drill holes through these. I don't know how. I found this in the shed downstairs, so I'm gonna try and do that and drill some holes. But and then there's the base for one. I'm gonna clean it up, and there's my wire. So we'll see. I don't know how it'll go, but I'll show you how it goes. I'll take you around. Also, the orchids are blooming. Look how pretty. It's a beautiful day in Hawaii. All right, here we go to work. Ugh. Okay, I've got the smallest guys done and sanded. They're a lot better. Now I'm gonna go and use my big sander on the bigger pieces and the bases. I love any excuse to use my big sander, so I'm gonna try that.
Show me your soul, baby, I'll show you mine. Show me your soul, honey, it's way past time. How explicit do I have to be? Need I spell it out before you get it, baby? Show me your soul, and honey, I'll show you mine. I'll show you mine. Boy, I'm standing right here holding up a sign. Shamelessly display.
Yeah, so these guys were definitely part of a little Noah's Ark set, and I can show you because it spells Noah, but they didn't want to come off so easy, so I'm gonna sand the top of. All right, now we come to the part where I have to pick paint colors. So here's my magical paint shelf, and all of, also spray, but like paint colors that we have. So bring that down from other random projects. Okay, so there's this, and this was from when I painted the dresser in my room. This would be fun to do the metal, I think. But Alice's mom reminded me that the colors in Alice's bedroom are like purple, like a light purple, and I know that there's some pink in there too. So getting my brush, I'm gonna go back in here. I know I have paint, but I don't know if I have purple. I found this, so that's a start. There's white puffy paint. Can I mix it? No, here's white. Yes! Okay, we can do this. Got no money on my mind, got no money on my mind, got no money on my mind. I am so good at pretending. Keep on smiling in my time. Okay, I thought it was gonna rain for a second. It started sprinkling, but I started taking the paint stuff in, but it stopped, so I brought it back out. I think I have bigger. These are for Alice's. These colors. The one I'll keep. I'm going to drill holes through all of them. So this is my little makeshift drill station. I have this mattress thing, and then I'm going to have this board underneath just in case I drill through. If I don't drill into the floor, right, or anything else underneath. And then I'm going to work on the wire. And I'm going to put those in the bases too, which they look really good now after they've dried. So maybe just a little bit more time on those and we'll be good to go. So it's coming together, people. Also, I saved this little rainbow. I'm going to try and put it on Alice's because I think it's cute. And hers is more like woodsy, like natural wood color plus greens and purples. So I think this would go good with it. We'll see. Working on it. Keep it going. It's so hot. I had to come inside. I was dying. I think I'm sunburnt, but that's okay. I wanted to show you so far what I've got for Alice's. So cute, right? These guys move. And the rainbow, and the pot of gold. So what I think I'm gonna do is take these off before I glue them in, and then I'm gonna maybe personalize and write her name here. Let it dry and then glue it all back together. And then I'll put the other one, everything is drying for the final one outside that's gonna stay here for the Hana group and other kitties. So yeah, we're almost done. Take the time. Okay, I'm still gross, but I wanted to show you guys the final product. They are still drying the glue where I'm holding in the metal part to the wood, but everything else is done. So I wanted to show you. There's Alice's. She's got this rainbow ball, an actual rainbow on it. There's a little cloud on this one. Everything moves. And then the second one, which is going to stay here, it's a little bit taller and a little bit wider here, but it's just more basic shapes, nothing cool, like a rainbow or whatever, but everything. Okay, so confession time really quickly. I just had a shower. But other than that, have you guys ever had a gift that you like thought was really cool and you thought it was really great, but then you put it in a place where you couldn't really see it, so it was kind of like out of sight, out of mind for a while? That's the case with this thing. So Devon's dad, to Carlos, and his wife April, they got us this Tivana tea set when we got married. So over a year ago, and we literally just started using it this week. But literally since we started using it, we've been using it every single day. It's so good. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like. And I'll let that steep for a bit, but anyway, thank you to DeCarlos and April and anybody else if I missed who helped with that gift, because it's actually really cool and we use it all the time now, this week at least. So, and I don't think we're planning to stop anytime soon, so thank you.